here's a twist. This is some game. What I would recommend for those who are trying to capitalize on the market in this condition, and factoring in that interest rates have, tripled, in this quarter or in the past, 3 to 6 months, if you will. Everybody know that the Feds are going to bring the interest rates or make the interest rates a lot higher. But it was all gravy when interest rates was 1.99 or 2%. That was a great time to buy when you're trying to finance. But here's a hack on how to still get that interest rate, even the times that we're living in right now, when interest rates are anywhere between 5 and 6%. It's simple. You can go to the courthouse. You can look up NODs. You can look up any defaults, in the past 3 to 6 months. You can look up probates, but let's just focus on like NODs. If you target NODs or any of those pre-foreclosed properties, and you get a list of those that are behind on their mortgage for the last 6 months, and the situation is that they may have had like I don't want to say an interest-only loan, but they may have had that low percent interest rate, over a year ago and some change. The pandemic happened. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they didn't get the stimulus, or they didn't get their PPP stuff. They didn't get the EIDL. They didn't get none of those things that were popular, and so they end up having to pretty much leave their property behind, or they're on their way out. So if you make contact with those sellers and you're offering to, let's say, save their credit from foreclosure by catching up their payments, then you'll be able to turn around and inherit or assume their mortgage. You can get the property not just under contract, but end up getting the deed and getting it, signed over to yourself, and then you just do an assumption of their mortgage. And whatever their interest rate was, whether it was 1.99%, 2.2, 2.5, I don't care, even if it was like a 3% interest rate, it's better than what it is right now. You pay up those rears, whether it was, 20 grand, 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, whatever that may be, you pay that up, and now you have a property with a low interest rate, and who knows, maybe you might have a little bit of equity there as well, and so your down payment, you have action at that, or refinance at a later point. You ain't got to take no cash out or anything like that, but keep the interest rate the way it is. So that's another hack on how to get an interest rate for the low in comparison to where we are today.